Hello, guys. Recently, a surprising controversy erupted between India and Bangladesh over a social media post by Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. The post intended to commemorate the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War. It has triggered anger among several Bangladeshi politicians. So, why is there such a strong reaction? What is the significance of 1971 war? And why is this becoming a point of tension now? So in this video, we will be breaking it down and we will try to understand the issue step by step. So stay till the end. What is a post all about? Let's try to understand. On 16th December, India celebrated, Vijay Diwas, Victory Day, to mark one of the biggest military victories, the defeat of Pakistan in 1971. This war resulted in the creation of Bangladesh as an independent country. So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared a tweet paying tribute to the Indian soldiers who fought bravely in the war. The post highlighted India's role in supporting Bangladesh independence and celebrated the sacrifices of Indian military. So, on the surface, the tweet appeared, respectful and straightforward, but it sparked an unexpected backlash in Bangladesh. So, what's Bangladesh reaction? See, several Bangladeshi politicians reacted strongly to the post, claiming that PM Modi's words were misleading. According to them, the 1971 war was primarily Bangladesh victory, achieved through the struggle and sacrifices of their own people. Some even accused India of trying to take that undue credit for Bangladesh's liberation. So they argued that India's role, it was significant, but was that of an ally and not the central force behind their victory. So this reaction has raised questions. Why did such a tribute lead to anger? And what do the historical facts tell us? So let's look at the historical facts of this or India's role in 1971 war. Let's revisit history. So the Bangladesh Liberation War began in 1971 due to severe, oppression and violence by West Pakistan against East Pakistan, the modern day Bangladesh. Millions of refugees fled to India during this time. That created massive humanitarian crisis also. So India played a decisive role by providing military support and diplomatic backing. The Indian army launched a full-scale war against Pakistan, leading to its defeat and Pakistan's surrender. So this paved the way for Bangladesh's independence. The iconic image of the Pakistani army surrendering to the Indian forces in Dhaka is well documented in global history. So now coming to India's diplomatic efforts post-war. So India's role in Bangladesh's liberation extended beyond that battlefield. After the war, India worked tirelessly to ensure that Bangladesh was recognized as an independent country by the global community. On 6th of December 1971, India and Bhutan were the first nation to officially recognize Bangladesh. Over the next year, countries like USSR, Australia, and even Israel followed suit. But it took months for nations like US and China to acknowledge Bangladesh's independence. So these efforts highlight how India's involvement was both military and diplomatic. That means not military alone. Now, why are Bangladeshi politicians reacting now? The controversy appears to reflect broader tension in India-Bangladesh relations now. So some political groups in Bangladesh may seeking opportunities to criticize India for domestic political gains. The caretaker government in Bangladesh, which is led by Mohammad Yunus, has faced growing criticisms. Blaming India for finding faults with India's actions has often been a tactic which is seen in neighboring, countries like Pakistan to shift the public attention from the internal issue of that particular country. And many believes this is part of a larger narrative to strain the relations with India, even when there is no real reason for the conflict, right? There is no such reason for conflict at this point of time, but still, this anger is actually showing that intention only. Now, see, it's very important to clarify that PM Modi's post did not undermine Bangladesh's contribution to the war. Instead, it was a tribute to the Indian soldiers who fought bravely alongside Bangladeshi's freedom fighters. The post did not dismiss Bangladesh's sacrifice or achievements in any circumstances. Yet, the reaction from some Bangladeshi politicians suggests a misinterpretation or misunderstanding or even a deliberate attempt to create tensions. So, what's the lessons from history? right? It's not cooperation, it's not division, it's about cooperation. Even 1971 war is a proud moment for both India and Bangladesh, and it showcases the power of cooperation in achieving freedom and justice. So India and Bangladesh share a long history of cultural and economic ties, and it is very much essential to protect this relationship instead of fueling unnecessary anger or such kind of political divides. History should unite us, not divide us. Both countries have much to gain by working together in today's rapidly changing world. So, see, in conclusion, what I want to tell you is the controversy over Prime Minister Modi's post seems more like a political distraction than a genuine issue. The facts are clear. India supported Bangladesh in its struggle for independence, and both countries can take pride in this historic victory. Rather than focusing on misunderstanding, it is time for leaders on both the sides to work towards strengthening ties, right? A united approach can bring prosperity and stability to the entire region. So that's about this session, guys. And what do you think? Here is an interesting question for you. Which two countries were the first to recognize Bangladesh as an independent nation? I discussed that in the video. You can comment that below. And what are your thoughts about this topic? You can comment that below. And in case if you're looking for civil service mentorship or classes, the details are given in the description. Check out that also. So see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.